picking back where we were. We were level 5, just got the robot thing out. We are... Which one do I want to do? We're going to go say hello to our friends at the... Automech Repair Center. I indeed did not remember what it was going to say. Can... Yeah, what happened? That was way harder than it should have to actually select the fast travel button. So I visited them, they did, okay. So it does just dump me outside.
What did I tell you? Unless you got approval, you can make like a sprat and skedaddle.
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight.
Those are some nice shoulder
and fair
pads.
warning, watch out for Zeranium gas. We sprung a leak. How observant of you. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts.
Good job. No, it's not yet. Well then. Quite a few of those just laying about. Alright, alright. Oh. Can you walk away? Nope. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Oh yeah, I did see that from the other side when I was adventuring.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures.
Yeah, alright.
Ambient Zeranium levels are higher than average, but within acceptable ranges. State your business. This unit was engineered to facilitate management of supply inventory.
Oh, this is surely exciting. Someone is finally trying out my automechanical quartermaster.
Command not understood.
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode. Let's look into that later.
All wares should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it tends to take things too little.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable. Current inventory indicates 0.
I see. It's Look, for now, just use the phrase initiate.
Initiating commerce.
Interesting. I don't like how extra holster slot is not a permanent thing. At least I don't seem to interpret it that way. Thought I'd be able to sell some of this stuff a little better, but not really?
See you soon, I hope.
So just find a way to sabotage it. That's quite a...
I'm glad that spectacle didn't scare you off. Between the recent attacks... Anyway, if you have hands and a will to lend them, I won't turn... Zeranium is hardly my area of expertise, but it falls to me to find a solution. Lest I follow my predecessors to their untimely... What happens to any member of the Protectorate? Execution for the unworthy, and mental refreshment for the salvageable and the stalwart. I hold myself to the highest standard, but this Zeranium leak... Speak with Delphinia Bryant. She needs all the support. Her invention, once operational, will provide you a shield from the worst of the Zeranium. Her workshop is just past our clinic. Once you have the shield, see me about the leak. I'll give you all the details. What else would disrupt the harmony of our perfect system? Zeranium wreaks havoc on automechanicals. Every further damage soon occurred. Had I the resources, I would have sent way... Alas, the tragedy unfolded before my time here. And
Oh, yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying. Now, what is it you want? Ah, our good Marshall sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than... Assist me, and you'll get more than bits out of the equation. Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas? One and the same. That building took the brunt of the damage during... I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating... So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms, quite splendidly if I do say so myself. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself good, wonderful. As an added, now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions? Normally, yes, but on the off chance that ideally the resulting shielding will protect against any gas. But since it's of utmost oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate,
Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Zeranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. The test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis, then became atypically aggressive. Forced to terminate test model in self-defense.
Right, so what am I doing again?
Not sure we should get any closer.
My little minion. I trust you've made progress
I
in
need
your
a minion
tasks.
number.
What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination. Now, on to business. The device, or what's needed now, is something to help extend and shape the field around the... I require a component called You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside. Catalytic amplifiers are somewhat outdated. Unfortunately for me, our chief mechanist, Woodrow, wasn't enthusiastic about my proposal to Geld his only combat automech.
I agree.
So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier. I'm sure he's just being cautious. No doubt he also seeks to retain an unspoiled automech, since the others are by now riddled with Zeranium poisoning. Dragoons are a mainstay of our military. You must have seen the large automech patrolling
me?
the interior grounds. Good. A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task. Perhaps the chief mechanist will... Failing that, be prepared. One last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be well...
Okay, so combat is definitely not.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases. You'll want to see the quartermaster. She's right next to the gate. She'll only be able to sell you our surplus, but you might find some of it useful. Please understand, the original staff of this facility were rounded. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't. That's a fair point. It's not as if they've come back to finish the job. Perhaps they assume we're already beaten. All right, how's about we get the Dragoon situated over here, so I can extract its vital organ?
Hey,
One
yo,
catalytic
speech
amplifier as
check.
agreed. I hate to lose another Dragoon, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Be seeing your strength.
Alright, fine, I won't do it as well. I have missed plenty of other skill
Well,
checks.
any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier? Oh, superb! I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than... Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient. You do that. Anything to...
Alright, so... Okay. Time dilation, dispose of body.
What can I do for you this time? I knew Dr. Bryant would come through for us, that she'd prove her worth, seeing as you're the only one trained in the... Make your way inside the repair hangar and find the control terminal to purge the Zerate. And be careful with that terminal. We
No,
don't want the
of course.
situation getting any worse. Don't worry about Woodrow. Yes, there is some risk that exposure to Zeranium... That shouldn't stop us from delivering them on time. But that isn't our problem. What can I do for you this time? The situation is while I trust that loyalty and instinct. No matter. This facility, the olds. Now, their burden is mine.
What brings you to this fine establishment?
Caught a piece of shrapnel during the attack. What about you?
Uranium poisoning. Only a mild case, but the doctors are withholding treatment to study my symptoms.
Sovereign's mercy. How do you feel?
Downright privileged is how I feel. Sick with pride, nauseous with courage, and chronic.
Oh. No. No, 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 no.
Chronically fatigued with honor.
Hilarious. But no. Because, yeah, I do not trust them to...
Emergency protocol ready.
I can see the door, but ain't a way to reach it from here. Guess we'll have to take the long way around.
Oops. Help. Might as well get my reward for doing this. Oops.
I hope you brought me good news, outsider. At last, the tide is shifting. Today, we fix our automac... You've done us a great service, stranger. And I would see your... We confiscated them from the corpses of the scouts who attempted to infiltrate this facility a few weeks back. It carries the invaders' taint, but it should spend just the same. The pleasure was mine. The Automex would... Now I can show our chief mechanist that he was wrong.
Alright. So yeah, I screwed that one up, but oops.
Just have to release this here, unfasten the manifold. There.
So I need submachine gun optic.
That's got it.
Actually, I do want...
One catalytic amplifier as requested. I'll just put it down here.
Being this close to DeVries, anyway. Need something, Commander? Found it, huh? No. You know what? This one's on me. Shouldn't have left it lying about. Yeah, well, truth is, I was getting ready to toss that old thing. Guess I just wanted to listen to it one last time. See if I missed anything other than her waxing about the greater good. I don't know. Some hint. Sounds stupid said out loud. You know, I can't really remember what the others sounded like. Helen, all these years. And the only recording I've managed to preserve is from the one person I'd rather forget. No, burn it, launch it out the airlock, do whatever you want with it. Means no. Sure, I always have.
Yes, please. Oh. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Okay, back to work. Oh, hello.
Readying assault protocols.
Oops.
Don't
make me bury another agent!
Quarry found.
How do I get out of here?
Type reestablished.
Recommencing hostility! Power together! Regain sight! Subversive types!
Alert.
Commander, watch him!
Yeah, I know.
Standing by with life support.
Then let me in! Help me out!
be at least a few usable parts in here.
Hear this? Yes, you.
Here?
I am trapped
Aha!
inside the research lab at the
Ah, it's
site of
warped.
the Eden's
Just like everything
Bounty
else.
Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure. Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain accountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure. Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby. This? Yes, you.
Engaging hostile life. Entering a confrontational state.
Cataloging the state of the various automats.
Are you recording the drive? Cadet,
Ready
I
to
do
waste
not
them.
believe
On
this
your
is what
command.
the Sergeant intended by documenting the process. Allow me to handle it. Here's the off switch. Boy, we're being bombed! Disembark! Lose formation to the beach, double time! We can take shelter in the rocks! Praise the Sovereign. We made it. Halt! Everyone quiet.
Womp womp. So that's not an option.
Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must. Subordinates have become homicidally irritable.
Must be at least a few usable parts in here. Aha! Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else.
Help me formulate a cure. Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am
You know what? We're gonna go do our man's quest.
Determination.
He's anti-
Rolling up my sleeve.
Hostiles detected ahead.
As the perfect ecosystem, the native flora. The pleasant atmosphere and rich natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network. To govern it,
Huh. Well,
working with and
at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
devised the paradigm, a meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us does our part, produces glorious bounty for all.
The matriarch and sovereign chose Eden, the perfect ecotope, as our home, and divide.
Greetings, non-protectorate wretches. With regret, I must inform you that those outside our glorious society. However, I may offer you a limited selection of premium items. Initiating.
Though don't fret, the system is resilient. The system abides. But now, more than ever,
Prudence dictates that we watch our neighbors, but I may just invite him over to make it easier.
doing your job with pride. Keep informing. Same as ever. But prudence dictates we give it a little extra added zeal for now, just to offset any minor disruption.
So much dust and debris during the attack. Still hurts to breathe.
Centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts.
The wireless said that flooding Westport is routine maintenance to remove the dust that had been building up in the
Sovereign really does think of everything.
Let's see what we can do about that sealed door.
This looks like the place. No, I haven't felt this high-strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
Niles. Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only...
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say, you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters. And who precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off? So you're the one responsible for the severity of Niles' injuries. You ordered him to remain behind on a fruitless recovery effort. No. So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine. That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty...
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands...
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting...
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
I knew something was wrong.
That was one of my operatives. I organized the mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I am.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's land. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution.
Not to worry.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't...
Good thing we know a doctor then.
Do you always put your hands on other people's things?
Yes. You're lucky I don't put one of those in your head, fella.
Engaging combat protocols.
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good
Sequencing
idea.
attack strategies.
Ah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Another load of loot. Plenty to get me back in the scrap race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, crabble skedaddle. Maybe
Emergency protocols ready.
Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
Neutralizing unfriendlies. Standing by with life support. Entering a confrontational state. Confronting threat.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Potential combatants in the vicinity.
Status. Susceptible to danger.
Workplace injury coming.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Status. Susceptible to danger. Teammate vitals.
Let's try this again.
Cover me over here!
Check enemy light just turned on.
Speaking of unfinished business. I'm the aggrieved party here.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
Sequencing attack strategies.
For you, I'm the one you need to worry about.
Mandatory retirement.
Reached an alarming low.
This was the best job I ever had.
Commander, you are dying, which is not advised at this time.
Your Valerie unit requires service.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Back. We'll see who gets the axe.
Resuming hostilities. Dispensing life-preserving medicine.
Somebody cover me or... look who's back. For fuck's sake! Target relocated.
Heh heh heh.
Oi! Slackwits! Cover me over here!
Hunkering down! Let's clear their...
You rock could hit the broadside of a freighter.
Come at me!
Seeing Zeb again went different than I expected. Not that I had high hopes for tears and yes and no. Maybe I ought to apologize straight away. But I'm not convinced I did the wrong thing, leaving. Had I stayed, who knows? Likely I'd have gotten us both. That's fair. Anyway, was there anything else you needed? Sure, always happy.
Okay. Now I'm getting a little better with grenades. Okay. Ah. What am I actually wearing? I have no idea. Yeah. Well. No. Oh, there's okay, so no. But I can do that. Alright, let's see how those go. Actually, yeah, I forgot that I had made that, wait, excuse me, I don't have the... Oh, 104, it's that one. Still. Oh, I need 9. My mistake. Okay, so you, the Rattler. I'm never gonna... Okay. All right. You know what? Skill. Thank you. Oh.
Place is in shambles. What happened here?
I've counted at least 6 horrendous death screams since you arrived. You must be affected as well. You there? Oh, you're likely could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust. Well then, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5,
Excuse.
Elmet Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor. Oh, all that pleading and the like. Yes. Well, it's but. Back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me. As an aide-de-camp of sort, assuming success. Your fee will be based on the length of your involuntary impressment. Dangers from exposure to We of course value your time and effort. Now, with that out of the way, allow me to tell you a little about you see, our lab is a far cry from the others. It all requires a certain devotion. In the end, it's Speaking of the team, such as they are in their present deranged state, how did you make it past them? You know, without, aha, thought so. Sometimes with screaming it can be shame. The staff and what matters most is getting out of here alive. Saving our research is a close second. As you're now one of them, I'll take that as a compliment. Well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method. Oh dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed with pharma... Apologies. Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up, we'll need two things. Fresh samples of the red. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order. Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall. The research team's findings are on a terminal in another building on these same grounds. Once we have an antidote firmly in hand, we can...
Now, where are we talking? Oh, hello. See it? I feel a little bit bad that this is like a wholly uninteresting session. I'm just kind of progressing. I'm not even progressing the plot. I'm just busy with it. Good boy. Owen just peeked his head up out of his blanket. Yeah. He's a very cute boy. Oh.
Engaging combat. Health benefits available at your request.
field report update. We are approaching the Raptidon Den. These beasts have exhibited excessive irritability as of late. We endeavor to determine why. Surely the red spores aren't to blame. Wind-borne spores lack the catalytic agent of our food additives. Only way to be certain is to gather a stool sample. Simple enough. A routine task for the Audacious Advances field team. Quiet now as we approach the rap's nest. Certainly the spirited variety will offer... Oh, no! Oh, okay. We need to run now!
Engage hostile weapons. Neutralizing unfriendlies.
Alright, I'm expecting another one. There's always two of them.
Foraging time's over. We should have what we need.
Confrontational.
Guns cocked and loaded.
good echo on that shotgun. Right, now that all of that unpleasantness is out of the way, let's go synthesize, cure, and make us some bits.
Typical Auntie's choice. Moving fast and breaking things.
My most favorite, least homicidal subordinate. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at you. Now, first things first. Place the... Allow me to give this... I'll nose out the exact compound within our chemical reserves in 2 shakes of a... Well, it's a textbook example of the medulla oblongata. None of the previous methods were anywhere close to being this commercial. Honestly, this whole process is 1 part scientific testing, 2 parts of... Normally, I'd... There. Enable the device and it will beget a working antidote... I cannot wait to put this entire sordid affair behind us. Though, I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote? Nice try. Not when I can simply bide my time, not budging. Oh, all right. I suppose I'd be willing to throw in a little extra. Wonderful. What? All right. I am activating. Marvelous. You'll find your remuneration in the chest behind me. My supervisor will hit. I, Ahmed Ormsby, onto the... Be seeing you.
He is a pupper. I guess that's a pupper. The fact he has a pupper is saving his life. Okay, time to go turn in my... Yeah, so I...
feeling we're not welcome here? Like the Protectorate folks resent us liberating them.
Nah, they know this invasion ain't personal. It's just business. Besides, we're expanding our.
You ever find yourself in too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas on how to dispose of it.
I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news. Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take those. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary. Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never... Oh, don't worry, you'll get your bit. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced Protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable? Personal thrusters? No one would ever want such preposterous... Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out...
Under more than 3 atmospheres of pressure.
Every time I think I'm having a bad day... I just tell myself, wait till tomorrow.
Been working at that spot of business we discussed? Loose your words. I'm listening. Did you now? Because my scouts report that the facility... You'd best explain yourself. And quick. Think you'd best get the fuck out. Lest I indulge the inclination to grind you into pieces, please.
Ready to waste him. On your command. Commander, watch your vitals.
Got some bad company.
There they are.
Well, that was irritating.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer. Auntie's.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Like the Protectorate folks resent us liberating them.
You ever find yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas.
I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me. Why, that's terrible. What? Jackson, you idiot! Ah! This was supposed to be my easy... tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate? If I only had something, any... Well, here's all I can spit. In the unlikely of...
Been working at that spot? Loose your words. I'm listening. Did you now? You'd best explain yourself. And quick. Awash in empathy, are we? Hell, I knew that situation ain't ideal. But I can still wreak havoc within the Protectorate by getting you into the Vox. Trooper Sealong was one of my best enhanced soldiers, but never took to her grafts. Then, you want more info, talk. Your entryway shall be by way of the bridge. There's an alternate path, but it's uranium clouded. I'll order my troops at the FOB to aid you. From there, your target's the Skycutter Tower. Seems it was recently reactivated, and by our engineers' metrics, might be useful in overloading the Vox's defenses. Wouldn't trust the Protectorate's over-engineered perfection to cook a sprat. If by some miracle your contraption doesn't turn you inside out, it'd give you a much quieter route to the Vox. Much as I'd like the bridge's clearing. Once you pass to the northern end of the island and enter the Skycutter, you'll need to find the tower's power wrap. Step light, though. There's no Protectorate gallivanting near the tower, which, like as any, means something bloodthirsty lurks within.
Alright, so... This should work. Goes. Oh, hey, there's two people there. Hello there, people. I've been here before. No. Surround sound was good enough to get Owen to perk his head up. definitely worth the diversion. Oh. Trooper.
It's the crunch. That scrunch. The one that makes it a brunch. Who feeds you purple berry crunch? What? Oh, I'm just, what unit? I was just eating some purple berry. Wait. My unit. Oh, I'm a soldier? Oh, no. They ambushed us. It came out of nowhere. There was so much blood. Dead? They're all... The first shot went into Doherty's mask. The back of his head was just gone. There was so much blood gushing, it filled his boots long. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Where? Oh, the Protectorate scum took all our weapons. How am I supposed to get back? The Raptidons are... Wait. My hands are shaking. Of course. I hate to ask, but any chance you got a grenade I can borrow? Even if I miss, the noise should scare off any Raptidons. Thank you. I'll only use it if I have to. Just gotta get to Fairfield. Just gotta get to Fairfield. Just gotta get... Oh, what was that? Is someone out there? Stay back, I'm warning you! I got a grenade! All I gotta do is pull this pin and... Uh-oh.
I think we all saw that coming. I will take... Okay.
Unusual levels of Zeranium detected ahead. Caution is advised.
Let me know when you needed a stretch. I'll take care of him, Commander.
Engaging. Entering a confrontation. Emergency protocols ready.
trying to turn on a flashlight, apparently. Up doesn't do that?
Gunfire has ceased. Is there any way Ames and Marchand could have...
Everyone else.
Enthusiast.
That should be here soon. Damn it! I swear not the bad luck. We have none at all.
You are making an alarming amount of fluid. System failure. Standing by for assistance. Resuming hostilities.
I'd like to have a word with whoever's in charge of maintenance around here. Right after we deal with these rats. Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Emergency protocol. The lift has arrived, and the threat of imminent death has subsided.
got my back.
I worry Zeb's in over his head with all of this. Sure, all of it.
So I'm at 13. And I want to keep 10 mag picks on me at all times.
Which is now doomed regardless. I arrived here to find the controls non-functional. Since my weapon delivers magnetically contained electric charges, I inserted it into a conduit hoping it would spring to life, but the vacuum power controls have deteriorated. I wish I could have believed. In my heart of hearts, I wished my love to live, despite her traitorism. My darling. I'm sorry. But were you here, I would use the last of my strength to slay you. Our feelings are not even a...
wrong, Pupper? Do you see something outside?
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just so you
Huh. A protectorate vestige. Guessing the cadre didn't make it then. Time to start poking around. We'll need all their armorial IDs to get in.
Captain, have we truly certified that all in our midst are suited for this mission? It would be most disheartening were any of us to bear reservations.
If you take issue with my presence, speak plainly. My loved one's deeds bear no influence on my own.
Your loved ones, Juan? Once a loved one of mine became a traitor, I would no longer refer to them thusly. Unless you still harbor feelings.
Enough! Your sniping discredits you both. Wardens must speak through action. Move out!
Oh, and what's the matter, Pupper? I don't see whatever's out there, buddy. See what this is.
ready to waste them on your command.
continue on.
The Sovereign provides, the system abides. Figured this ship would have departed by now.
You know how Sentinels are. They take their time with traitors and instigators.
A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
Unfriendly in combat range.
Registering a decrease in air quality due to decomposing protectorate bodies. Shallow breaths are recommended.
That somebody? Hence, a formal audit of the grounds.
Commencing combat-related activities. Please seek
disruptive!
Agent vitals have fallen below acceptable parameters.
Thought we were done.
The Protectorate endures!
Over here! All in the head! You look good hit the broadside of a freighter!
Free thinkers! Replenishing my... Bing! Oh, good!
You again. I heard fighting. What's going on?
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. I gather you haven't noticed...
The others don't.
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants the cipher, right? I managed to memorize it before I was nabbed. 02519W. Please don't think me ungrateful for your efforts.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces. Spoken like someone with the true hatred of the I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right...
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires.
What do you propose?
Not blowing yourself...
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But please, if you can help me
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
The others paid with their blood to protect the cause. How can I be unwilling to do the same? But it might prevent more of my friends from suffering the same fate. All right. I'm going to trust you on this. If only... No point in remaining here then, is there? Especially since you've already gone. One last request. Don't damage the transport. A lone escapee is already insult, but a Sentinel killed, her transport destroyed. The Protectorate won't ignore such outright injury. Anyway, thank you again.
I know what Audra said, but what if she's wrong? I can't help thinking we shouldn't leave without blooding in the Protectorate's nose first. I could still go through with our plan from before. I'm torn. On the one hand, Audra might be right. But when else are we going to have a chance to take out one of the Consul's lackeys and a Protectorate vessel? And thank you, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into... Let's get back to Zeb.
You know, I do want to... You all right, buddy? You seem a little out of it. Yeah. Good boy. Relax, buddy.
Accept no imitations. The K lets you know it's authentic.
I've been bartering with defectors. Traded one force packet for a whole tin of prestige force. Straight up.
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself, wait till tomorrow.
Alright, we're gonna turn this in and I'm gonna take the
care in the
paparazzi.
northern regions of the island. Fewer reports from Scout. Loose your words. I'm listening. Good work. Sure, it'll aid your path into the Vox. Presuming you keep your nerve. Let me spin you a yarn. One of my elite regiments, yesterday the Protectorate launched the regiment commander's upper torso into one of calculating bastards, the Protectorate. Would admire their efficacy if it weren't taking so many of my best and brightest. Once the fighting reignites in full, best buck up. All else fails, you can always engage in upchucking before you enter combat. My soldiers, fun as it is to discuss reasoning,
Alright, I still need to go get the one other rock, but I need to look up what the cave looks like. Then I will go back and do that. But, actually, no, I already got my thumbnail with what ray tracing looks like on the fauna.
It's so confusing for us Protectorate folk.